you're missing out on money and wasting money if you do not have a process in place for your new leads and how you keep the new patients or new clients or new customers inside of your framework. And why do we do this as people? Why do you do this as a person and not actually have a process? It could be because we don't actually understand the importance of it. And if we don't understand the importance of it and we're not doing it, we're losing a ton of money in marketing, a ton of money. We've pushed out all this money at the front end of the business to get these clients, get these people, get these patients inside of our business model. And now we're losing it because there's no system in place from a follow-up perspective or a lead perspective to put them into a funnel to keep them inside of our space. So let me give you an example. I was with a client today who has a very well-established business and has been in business for about 15 years. And we've noticed that in the front office, there's a disconnect in the processes when it comes to new clients and how after they've gotten into their office, how are they retaining them and keeping them inside of their funnel? So whether it be on a newsletter list, whether it be in different types of services, whether it be on an education perspective, there's all these different ways, and especially if that client doesn't close, let's say you put out a quote or a proposal or you're in discussions with this person and they're just not ready to jump, because you could be in a service-based industry like myself where people are not ready to take on coaching right away or certain things. How are you following up? How are you getting into their space to make sure that you are around when they are ready and available? So it could be through your email network, and it could be through newsletters. It could be through follow-up calls, random text messages. Softwares help us a lot with this, and some business models have phenomenal softwares when it comes to this follow-up side and prompting you to put in notes, and you can schedule follow-ups and that kind of thing. That would be ideal. But a lot of us are missing a system inside of our space after we've talked to these people and already spent our marketing dollars getting them into our company or into our business model to see kind of what we're about. So take a look at your model. Look at where right now is there a disconnect in this follow-up space. Are you losing clients? Have you lost clients and you're not able to bring them back in later? Like, let's just say that you're, a service-based chiropractor or something along those lines. After these people haven't been in for treatments in 3 months, and you know that potentially they might still be in a bit of pain, or maybe things haven't been rectified, or just from a maintenance side, how are you reactivating those clients or those customers or patients, whatever the verbiage is in your business model, to come back and see you? That's a whole other process on its own. So when I talk about processes and when I talk about creating plans and systems, this is one of them. This is one of the many business models should have. And sometimes we don't even know that this should be in place. In our minds, we go there and we're like, oh yeah, definitely, I think I know I need to do this, but we don't take action on it. So how are you going to take action on creating this model for yourself today? That is the real question, because you're losing money. You've already spent all the marketing money to get them in, and now you're not keeping these people. How can you align this for yourself? The question of the day today that will help generate you revenue, and I think it's one of the most important questions that you've asked yourself today. Not to say that everything else isn't important, but this is a really big one for you and for your business. Get in alignment. If you need help, contact me. This is what I do. This is a process management. This is something I help clients align. We can do even a 30-minute call just to assess where this is, give you some ideas for you to go out and execute and make this work. It's that time of the year right now. We're at the end of December. For those watching this video later on, we're in December right now, and we're about to align for 2019. And it's really time for us to step into the game to get these things in place, to duplicate our models, and to create the revenue that we really want in this next year to come. I'll see you guys soon.